Before we jump in, I do earn a referral fee when you use the services and companies I demonstrate in the video, but there is no additional cost to you. I chose them because they're the best in the industry and you're safe with them.
Have you ever wondered if you need an LLC for your art business? Let's delve into that question today. The art world is a tapestry of creativity, color, and expression. But behind the scenes, it can be as complex as any other industry, especially when it comes to the business side of things. Artists aren't just creators, they're entrepreneurs, and it's important to navigate the business landscape with as much skill as you apply to your craft. One aspect of this landscape that often raises questions is the legal side of things. Is it necessary to set up an LLC for an art business? What are the potential benefits? Understanding these aspects can help you make informed decisions that protect your art and your pocket. So let's go on a journey to understand whether an LLC is right for you and how to set one up if it is. First things first, what exactly is an LLC? Well, let's dive right into it. An LLC, or limited liability company, is a type of legal structure for a business. It provides a unique blend of characteristics found in corporations, partnerships, and sole proprietorships. Now you might be thinking, that sounds complicated. What does it mean? Well, let's break it down bit by bit. The term limited liability isn't just a fancy phrase, it's the cornerstone of what makes an LLC so appealing. This means that the owners, or members as they're called, are not personally responsible for the company's debts and liabilities. So if the business happens to fall on hard times, your personal assets like your home, car, or savings are shielded from any business-related financial fallout. That's a significant advantage, right? But that's not all. An LLC also offers a ton of flexibility when it comes to management and operation. Unlike a corporation, which requires a board of directors and regular meetings, an LLC can be managed more informally. It can be run by one person or a group, and there's no requirement to hold annual meetings or maintain extensive records. Now let's talk about taxes, everyone's favorite subject, right? Well, the good news is an LLC offers some tax advantages too. In most cases, an LLC is considered a pass-through entity for tax purposes. This means that the profits and losses of the business pass through to the owner's personal tax returns. No corporate tax returns are necessary. This can significantly simplify tax time and potentially save you money. Now that we know what an LLC is, let's explore why an artist might want one. It's not just about the legal and financial protection. As we'll see in the next scene, setting up an LLC can also give an artist's work the recognition it deserves as a legitimate business, opening up a whole new world of opportunities. Why should an artist even consider setting up an LLC? Well, there are several compelling reasons to ponder this strategic move. At the heart of an LLC, or limited liability company, is the protective layer it offers. Essentially, it creates a legal separation between you as an individual and your art business. This means if your business ever faces a lawsuit or incurs debt, your personal assets, like your home or car, are safeguarded. It's as if there's a sturdy wall between your business troubles and your personal life. Now, let's talk taxes. An LLC can offer some attractive tax benefits. Unlike corporations, LLCs are not subject to double taxation. This means you'll only be taxed on your personal income, not on the profits of the business. And here's the cherry on top. You can also deduct business expenses like art supplies, studio rent, and even certain travel costs. Moreover, having an LLC can elevate your professional image. It can add credibility and seriousness to your art business in the eyes of potential clients, galleries, or investors. It's like wearing a well-tailored suit to a meeting. It shows you mean business. However, like all good things, there are some potential downsides to consider. Setting up and maintaining an LLC comes with costs, both in terms of time and money. There's the initial filing fee, annual state fees, and the ongoing requirement of record keeping and paperwork. And let's be honest, as artists, we'd rather spend our time creating, not drowning in administrative tasks. So, to wrap up, an LLC offers artists substantial benefits, including liability protection, tax advantages, and a professional image boost. However, these perks come with the trade-off of cost and paperwork. It's like buying a high-quality paintbrush. It's an investment, but the results could be well worth it. If these benefits sound appealing and you're willing to handle the administrative aspect, let's walk through how to set up an LLC. You've decided you want to set up an LLC. What are the steps to make it happen? Well, the good news is that it's not as complicated as you might think. Let's walk through the process together. The first step is to choose a unique business name. Now, this isn't just about branding or finding a name that resonates with your audience, although those are important considerations. You also need to make sure your chosen name isn't already being used by another company in your state. Most states have an online database where you can check for name availability. Once you have a name, the next step is to file the Articles of Organization. This is a document that establishes the existence of your LLC in your state. It typically includes information such as your LLC's name, its purpose, and the names of the members. Some states might refer to this document as a certificate of formation or a certificate of organization. You can usually file this document online through your state's Secretary of State website, and there's typically a filing fee involved. After your Articles of Organization have been filed and approved, it's time to create your operating agreement. This is a legal document that outlines the ownership and operating procedures of your LLC. It covers things like how decisions will be made, how profits and losses will be distributed, and what happens if a member wants to leave the business. While not all states require an operating agreement, it's a good idea to have one. It helps to prevent misunderstandings and conflicts among members down the road. The final step in setting up your LLC is obtaining an Employer Identification Number, or EIN, from the Internal Revenue Service. This is essentially a social security number for your business and is necessary for tax purposes. It's also needed if you plan to hire employees or open a business bank account. You can apply for an EIN online through the IRS website, and it's free. Now, these are the basic steps to setting up an LLC, but it's important to remember that each state might have its own specific requirements. Some states, for example, require that you publish a notice in a local newspaper announcing the formation of your LLC. Others might require an annual report or franchise tax. So, it's always a good idea to check with your state's Secretary of State or a legal professional to make sure you're meeting all the necessary requirements. So there you have it. Choose a unique business name. File the Articles of Organization. Create an operating agreement. Obtain an EIN. It's a process, but it's doable. And at the end of it, you'll have a legal entity that can provide you with valuable benefits and protections as an artist. With these steps, you're well on your way to having your own LLC. But remember, each state has its own specific requirements. Setting up an LLC for your art business can seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. And there are resources available to guide you through the process.
If you are confused or consider these steps to be difficult, you can employ a professional formation service to file your LLC. BZ is an amazing company that will guide you through creating your LLC. They even have a service where they will file your LLC for you without you going through any hassle. Watch the rest of the video where I will show you how to form an LLC in under 5 minutes through BZ. They are one of the best entity formation platforms in the market that charges $0 for their service. Now, let me just show you what types of services BZ provides to business owners. After arriving on their website here, you will see the list of all the services they provide. Under the Start Your Business section, you will see 4 of their key services, which are form an LLC, C Corporation, S Corporation, and Nonprofit. As you can see, there are 3 different packages: Silver, Gold, and Platinum. And the first thing that's worth mentioning is that the state fee does not change. You can see it's $236 in all the packages. Some of the extra services that are included in this package are preparing and filing the Articles of Organization, unlimited name searches, free registered agent for 1 year, and unlimited phone and email support. Next, the Gold package, which costs $249, and this is the package I highly recommend, which filing EIN, which is a business tax number, Form 2553, operating agreement, business bank account, lifetime company alerts, tax consultation, etc. In the next section, BZ is asking you to provide your LLC name and its designation. After that, ask you whether you want to get a registered agent through them or not. Getting a registered agent is a legal requirement in order to file an LLC in any state. BZ is providing registered agent service free for 1 year, and after that, it's $119 per year. BZ is asking you whether you want to get an EIN or not. In the next section, BZ will ask you whether you will set up a small U.S. business bank with Bank of America. Then if you want to get a free tax strategy or consultation call with them. In the BZ dashboard, if you go to Legal and then Licenses and Permits, they can do this research for you and make sure that you have all the proper licenses and permits. After providing all the information, Bazzi will be the one handling all the documents and registering your LLC on your behalf, so you won't need to go through any of these hassles.